Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story, and this is for January 2018, and it's for you coming from Aquarius. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic Tarot, and the first card that I'm going to pull will be for the first 15 days of January. And for you coming from Aquarius, this is a beautiful card. It's a card that shows that new romance will come into your life and you got to go looking for it. Romance doesn't just walk in, you have to chase for it, you have to show your intentions, you have to make the communication. And so do that in the first 15 days and a new romance will quite easily come within your grasp. And it's going to be a very good romance. The only little downside I can see is that this person could be a bit short-tempered and could be a bit argumentative. Well, you'll have to cope with that. So I would say don't dive into the romance immediately. Go out, get the feeling of it, all of it. And if you find this person is very provocative in either speech or action, then you may want to have a long talk with this person to see how to better things. Now, if you have an ongoing romance, it is going to be a good one. Again, the provocation part is my worry. So you don't want to be the provocateur. You don't want to be the person who creates the tension or the aggression. If it comes from your marriage partner, if it comes from your romance partner, this existing romance, then tell yourself, back off, don't want to retaliate, don't want to throw more fuel onto the fire. Better to douse the fire with love and nice words and showing good intentions. That way you can easily turn your first 15 days into very nice ongoing romance as well. In your marriage, you will have every opportunity for the good bonding of long-termness. That's the important part. Yes, your marriage partner may show some aggression in terms of speech or action because some anger may spark off here and there. So, if it comes from your marriage partner or romance partner, just back off a bit. Take it easy. You've heard it from me, so say, I expect it. So I'm going to now find solutions and take the soft approach and try to find some kind of way to lessen this anger or this disappointment coming from my marriage partner or from my romance partner. It's not going to be huge, it's little things only. And then you will be able to get your first 15 days in marriage almost perfect. The next card that I'm going to pull will be for the last 15 days. And this is really a wonderful card. It says, out of nowhere you can meet a new romance. Well, how romantic is that? And so, out of nowhere means unexpectedly. So you've got to be out. You've got to be out and about. You've got to make contact. You've got to communicate. You've got to show that you are around. You've got to attract the attention of others. If you just stay home in your place and not do anything about it, well, you may not get the attention. Somebody may show interest in you, but somebody may feel that you are not showing interest. It never happens. So be the person who chases for this new romance in the last 15 days, and you're going to get a very good one from what I see. I can't find any fault in this card. And it says that a long-term bonding will be taking part very fast. So love and support comes in a form of a new romance and is going to be wonderful for you. Now, if you have an existing romance, you can take it to the next step of bonding, planning of buying a new car together, putting down money for a condo, talking of many nice things that people in love talk about. And this bonding will be very beautiful in the last 15 days. So make sure that you encourage and your partner and you yourself go out a lot, be in the company of a nice atmosphere, have nice dinners, mix with friends. All this helps. If you're just going to be stuck with your romance partner in a room every time you come home, it's going to be very boring. So I want you to be active in the last 15 days with your existing romance partner. It's the same if you are a married person, and don't let this last 15 days of so much goodness shown from this card just come to nothing. So you have to plan things and plan nice surprises and plan a lot of happy situations. This normally comes for married people where it's a change of scenery. You can't be stuck in your home all the time. Be out for dinners, experiment dancing, experience music, and you will find that your bonding in your marriage area for the last 15 days is beautiful. Now I'm going to talk to you coming from Aquarius about your lucky dates. So every month there will be a group of dates where all your good planets will be there, and they will provide for you plenty of good news. So if you're looking for a romance, I would like you to target looking for it on the 6th, the 15th and the 24th. And your existing romance, go out on the 6th, 15th and 24th. The bonding will just ignite so much love and so much nice new things. And if you're married, I would also say use the 6th, 15th and the 24th to discuss things of long-termness, of short-termness, and just go out and have a wonderful togetherness. This kind of bonding is remembered for a long time. So 6th, 15th and 24th have special planets that will help you to do that. Now, I'm also going to give you a group of lucky ages. And the lucky ages I've plucked out from this card are, if you happen to be the ages of 24, or 33, or 42, or 51, or 60, or 69, or 78. Then you're going to find a new romance very beautifully. Somebody that you've longed for, somebody you're going to be proud of, somebody that you can depend on. These are very special ages I've chosen. If you're not any of these ages, don't worry too much. I will need you to have a Skype session with me of 90 minutes. It will cost you USD 50. I will tackle your next 5, 6 or 7 years in all areas of your life on Skype for you. We'll talk about that a bit later. So to come back to this wonderful ages, you will be able to just conquer the world and conquer the one that you really wanted so much as well. Your lucky color for the month of January is the color turquoise. This is the color of Venus, and I see the signs of Venus on one of these cards very nicely placed. And so try and wear undergarments, top garments, a handkerchief, or somehow contact turquoise in one way or another, and you will have a lot of help from this planet Venus as shown on these cards here. Okay. Now there will be somebody who can create problems for you coming from Aquarius. There will be somebody who will disturb you, and this somebody will be from Taurus. So if your marriage partner, your romance partner, or the new romance comes from Taurus, expect a little bit of problems in this month of January. Nothing very dramatic. Maybe too much of expectation maybe. So, and if you want to discuss your personal affairs, don't do it with anybody from Taurus, whether they are your parents, your siblings, or your best friends, because the advice from Taurus, the involvement from Taurus will only disturb more and more your situation in romance or marriage. Now, you may have a secret longing for somebody in the month of January. It happens. You get infatuated, you get attracted. Even if you're married, somebody comes your way and shows interest, and there's always a longing for getting closer to somebody. Well, if you're married, I won't recommend it definitely. But if you are showing interest and some kind of closeness to somebody, that person will come from Cancer, and that person will be a very short-term thing anyway. So tell yourself that this secret longing, if you are married, don't go there. Somebody from Cancer can definitely disturb you. I see the new moon there, that's why I'm talking of Cancer. And so at the same time, if you are not married, then I will say go for it. Well, somebody from Cancer is not the best to get involved in long term. So think in your mind that it will be a nice short-term meeting, and then let's see what develops. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, and I will deal with your next 5, 6 or 7 years in all areas of your life. So I will need your date of birth, your time of birth. I will look at your palms. I will ask you to email to me photos of your palm. They're much clearer that way. And even on Skype, I will look at your palms. I will face read you. I will use Kabbalistic Tarot. Next 5, 6 or 7 years just for USD 50. I will go intensely into your next 5, 6, 7 years, age by age, calendar by calendar year. And I will try to make it the best so that while you are in charge of these 5, 6, 7 years, you can get to wherever you want in any area of your life. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, leave me a message. on email, and I'll come back to you and let's get it on. Thank you and goodbye.